Hey everyone, this is SSJ Basilio back with Dragon Ball Super Talk, Episode 2. And today we're going to be looking at Dragon Ball Super Episode 101, The Impending Warriors of Justice, the Pride Troopers. The episode starts off with the arena in a complete mess, and we have Caulifla who's praising Kale, telling her how awesome she was and everything, but Kale can't remember what happened. She was pretty much blind with rage with the Berserker form. Anyhow, we see Goku facing off with Jiren. They're just having a good old stare with each other. Goku asks Jiren to fight, and then out of nowhere, Toppo appears and he uses the Justice Flash on Goku to pretty much take Goku out for the time being. And Toppo tells Jiren that they will temporarily retreat so they can save their stamina for later on because he has got 5 selected members to fight Goku. So the 5 Pride Troopers to reveal themselves are Kasado, Tupper, Zoide, which is the little devil-looking guy. He looked pretty awesome. Cocotte, or Cocotte, I'm not too sure how to say it. I gotta watch the episode again. And Kettle, and they're all doing their impressive poses. And then, before you know it, we go to a scene of Master Roshi using the Lightning Flash surprise attack on an opponent from another universe. And I thought this was awesome. But Tien Shinhan comes out and he uses the Kikoho, which provides Universe 7 with another nice elimination to their tally. Because I really loved that double team. That was pretty awesome to see them getting in on some of the action. And then we have Gohan and Piccolo regrouping with them. And Frieza also appears and he's holding one of the guys from Universe 10. And Vegeta comes out of nowhere. He's like, that's my opponent. But Frieza just goes and eliminates the guy from Universe 10 anyway. So then we head back to Goku versing some of the Pride Troopers, and he's taking on Tupper, who has him in like this bear hug, and then he changes his form to become like more heavier. So like, and Goku's trying to get himself out of it, and he's like, his ankles sink into the arena, which I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty awesome. And then Zoide, he comes in to add to the combo, and he starts using the Justice spinning attack, or I think that's what it was called. And Caulifla is then fighting against one of the other Pride Troopers. I forgot the name of that one, and then Kale decides she wants to go in and help, and then she gets trapped in like this, like pretty much this. She gets trapped in like another dimension bubble looking thing by Cocotte, and then Kasado is, I think that's his name, yeah. He's pretty much talking up how he's like, so we have 3 opponents and we had to use 5 of us. This is pretty funny. And then androids 17 and 18 enter to make it an even playing field. And Kasado is pretty surprised by this because he couldn't he's like, how did you just get behind me without me sensing you? And it's obvious because they're androids or cyborgs or Jinzo Ningen, take your pick. And then pretty much he goes in with his Justice Saber, modify his energy into weapons, which that's pretty cool. And he goes into attack. Android 18 leaves for the time being, and so it's 17 versus Kasado. And he goes in for a Justice Bomber, and 17 just takes that on like a boss with his barrier. So 17 seems to be having no problems at all with him. And then meanwhile, we go and see Android 18 who saves Goku. She comes in and saves him, which I thought was pretty cool. We got to see a bit of interaction there. And not too long after that, Android 18 throws Tupper, who pretty much lands on the ledge. He nearly gets eliminated, and then all of a sudden he's so heavy the ledge of the arena breaks that he's standing on, and then he's eliminated, and that's another tally to Universe 7. And then pretty much Zoide freaks out. Well, I don't think he really freaks out, but he gets angry, and he runs away for the time being. And then we go back to 17 versus Kasado, and he retreats for the time being after he hears about Tupper getting eliminated. Next, we then have the Pride Troopers regroup, well, just those ones, the 4 remaining, and they pretty much go after Caulifla and Kale. Well, actually, Kale is still in her own little dimension thing, but then Cocotte sets up another huge barrier to just have the those Pride Troopers and Caulifla in there, and Goku and Android 17 and 18 all try to bust in there, but they can't get in there. Even Goku can't get in there with his instant transmission, which I thought was strange. I don't even know why he can't go in there, but I guess we'll find out later on. And here is where things start to get really juicy and really hyped up. Like, my gosh, there hasn't been a dull moment in this episode at all. But we have Caulifla taking on the Pride Troopers, and she's getting beaten up, and she's pretty much telling Kale that she's going to protect her at all costs and whatnot. And Kale is trying to bust out of her little dimensional bubble thingy, my bob. And she starts to hate on herself, and she gets really angry, starts to cry, and she breaks out, and she transforms once more. But this time around, this one is what really got me. I was like, oh my god, this is so awesome. She, dare I say, becomes her true Super Saiyan form, or more controlled, I guess, but still, she's pretty much transformed into a true Super Saiyan form, and she's really proud of herself, and Caulifla's hyped up about it. And then we have the 4 Pride Troopers all go to use their United Justice Stream beam thing. And then we have Caulifla and Kale use their energy beam, or sister beam, or I have no idea what to call it. I have already seen tweets out there calling it a candy cane Kamehameha. I thought that was pretty clever. Shout out to whoever came up with that one. And then the Pride Troopers go for max power to try and defeat Kale and Caulifla. But then Kale goes into a berserker mode, but she's in control of her berserker mode, so she's not full on pissed off and gone nuts and apeshit. She's actually gone into that form, but still in control, and she maxes out her power and everything. And Caulifla goes into Super Saiyan 2 as they pretty much go full power into the beam. And then kaboom! They burst a hole into the dimensional ray thing, and then Zoide, Keto, and Kasuro are all gone. Blown away. Blown away out of the arena. I thought that was freaking fantastic from those two. And I love the chemistry between those two. I love the interaction. I love the bond and the friendship those two have. And I hope we get to see a lot more of them in this Tournament of Power, because I absolutely adore those two. And I just can't wait to see more of them. And I hope we get to see more Kaba as well. So after all that, our sweet Kale passes out. She's exhausted, used up a lot of energy, and we're all, excuse me, we're just all impressed with that. That, man, just leave a comment down below with what you thought of all of that. And then next we have Cocote. She's laughing in a little barrier. She set up a little barrier before the other Pride Troopers all got blown away, and she's like, oh, I'm safe in here, no one can attack me. And then I just lost it. Legitimately, I lost it after this part as well. But Android 18 picks her up and throws her out of the arena. And the 5 selected Pride Troopers are all eliminated, along with the Charmander lookalike who was eliminated in last week's episode. Goku and Android 17 and 18 let Caulifla and Kale go and thank them for helping out, and Goku promises that when Caulifla gets stronger, along with Kale as well, I think, that's when their true showdown will be. And the episode pretty much ends with the girl, or one of the girls, sorry, from Universe 2 looking over them all. Can't wait for the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Super. And to wrap this video up, I really loved 101. There was, like I said, there was not a dull moment. It was hyped. I really, 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 really loved everything that was Caulifla and Kale in that episode. Keep on surprising us, Dragon Ball Super. Keep on providing us with a lot more surprises down the road. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please leave a like. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe and continue to grow with me and this channel. Have a good day and or night, everyone. Catch you later. SSJ Basilio, signing out.